everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I'm a full-time reseller. On this channel I like to make reseller content, so that could become thrift with me's, thrift hauls, unboxings. On today's video it's going to be my What Sold Wednesday. I will go over all of my numbers. That includes my average sale price, my average cost of goods, the different platform fees and shipping costs, and then I give you a grand total on what I get to take home for the week. If any of that sounds interesting and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so you don't miss any of my future videos. This week was a little rough. I figured it was going to be. I'm guessing next week will probably be even worse. We are 1 week away from Christmas, so we're kind of at that point where I don't think a lot of people want to risk trying to get something shipped to them if it is a Christmas present, and I know money is tight, pretty much everywhere, so I don't know that very many people are doing just personal shopping. I didn't run any sales or anything this week. I did do closet clear out on Friday and Sunday of this last week on Poshmark, and I did get some sales from that. I'm kind of like hit or miss with that. I feel like sometimes it works, sometimes I'm just lowering my prices and nobody decides to buy. So now I will flip you around and we'll take a look at some of the visuals. So this is for the week of December 11th through the 17th. On Mercari, I only had 3 sales for a total of $69. And after fees, that left me with $57.93. On Poshmark, 16 sales. That's definitely lower. I'm normally in the 20 to 30 range. Gross sales were $493. After fees, that left me with $389.94. And then on eBay, 5 sales. That kind of fluctuates. Normally anywhere from 5 to 15 on there. And my gross sales were $153.85. After fees and shipping costs, that left me with $109.22. Depop, once again, nothing. So my total sales for this week was $715.85. After fees and shipping and my cost of goods, I'm using an average cost of goods this month is $3. That leaves me with $485.11 that I take home. And then my average sale price is $29.83 with 24 items sold. So now we will take a look at some of the listings. So starting with Poshmark, this is a Fit Flop. I've heard of this brand from Harry Tornado. I saw a pair at Goodwill. I paid full price $5.99 and these sold pretty quickly. Pendleton, this one I showed in a haul. I was super excited about it. I did miss a few holes, and that is why I let that one go for $26. Johnston and Murphy, these were a smaller size, a men's size 8.5. So I think that's why I had these for a little while. They did end up going for $40, which is great. Rag & Bone, these came in, I think, my latest Quick Lots box. I originally I think that these were women's jeans. And then once I looked up the style number and everything, I found out they were men's, and they did also have a small grease stain on the front. So I did take an offer of $20. This is a Packers. It wasn't vintage. I think it was older. It was a pullover, and there was a little bit of discoloration on it. Metal Militia shirt. This was actually mine. I've kind of been going through my closet. I have so many graphic shirts and band shirts and just a lot. So I've been going through and kind of just starting to sell some of my stuff. This went for an offer of $25. Eliza J. I have kind of a mixed review of this brand. Some things do better than others. This was in a Quick Lots box and that sold for $38. J. Crew, one of my favorite brands to sell. I got this not that long ago and this sold for my full asking price. I figured it would sell before Christmas because this would be a great top for that. I picked this up in the summer. I originally thought maybe I was going to keep it, but I do have quite a bit of the vintage casserole dishes, so I sold this one for $28. Tory Sport, these were at Goodwill, and I think they made it almost through the whole rotation of the colors, because I think I got this for half off, so they would have had to have been there for a couple weeks. The tag doesn't say Tory Burch, just says Tory Sport, so I think maybe no one picked up on that it was also Tory Burch, so those went for $36. Rothy's, these had a little bit of staining on the inside that I couldn't get out, so these did go for an offer of $45. Hugfun, or Hugfun, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. This bear I got at the bins. I wasn't expecting anything crazy from it. I did see some sold comps on eBay that were like around the 40 mark. Someone offered me 30 on Poshmark, and I said absolutely, because it would be much easier to ship for Poshmark because I don't really have to worry about weight as much, and it went in a large priority box. Somebody got a great deal on this. This is Prana, a wool pullover sweater. I did a lot of work on this. There was a lot of little pieces of, I believe, some sort of animal hair on this that I got out. This was one of the things that I put on sale, I believe, Sunday for closet clear out, and they got it for 25, and then the smaller shipping. Tabby, this was a red jacket. I think I had this listed for 50, and this was also part of the closet clear out. Stuart Weitzman, I don't do great with this brand in shoes. It seemed to be a newer style because it did have these like circle heels. Someone offered me, I think, 27 on those. Nike, this order came in late last night. It was like a tennis type dress with the shorts that are attached underneath. This I also got at the bins. Now onto Mercari. This was a vintage, I think it was on the back too, yeah. Front and back graphic sweater, and this one went for an offer of 19. The stack, I actually seem to do well with this brand. I picked this one up and another woven type one. Those have both sold now, and I still have more of like a Y2K black leather one that I still have some interest on, but no one has bought. And then a Banana Republic. This was a full price sale. It was wool, new with tags, sweater. Now onto eBay. We have a store in town. I don't really know what you want to call it. It's kind of like a pallet store, I guess. That's what they do. They buy pallets of just a bunch of different things, and then it's supposed to be like clearance shopping. So every once in a while, I think they get pallets of stuff that maybe just is not moving or they don't want to deal with. And they had a big palette of these glamorized bras. Some of them are in like kind of not your normal sizes and bigger sizes. So I was digging through it. I think it was like buy one, get two free. So I was doing my best to try and find as many as I could that had a matching size so I could do lots of two. Um, and they were only like $3 a piece, I think. So while I was doing all of that, I did find a pair of Spanx. I think they were like the boy short type things. Those I've already sold, and that paid for everything that I bought that day. So this was a great turnaround. This is two bras, and someone offered me $40. I can't beat that. Ralph Lauren. This I bought from on Poshmark. Sometimes I'll look for deals where people are just kind of seem to be wanting to get rid of their own items. I found this, a jacket, and something else, I think, from that seller, and I purchased that to resell. So this went for, let's see, that one went for a full price of 23. Old Navy. I bought this at Savers with another one that was new with tags. It was more of an orange and brown color. That one sold almost immediately. This one I've had for a little bit, but it did go for full asking price of $20 plus shipping. Zella, this was in my last Quick Lots box, just a size small, a white pullover shirt. Surprisingly, for whatever reason, Zella tops and dresses do great for me. When it comes to leggings or anything like that, I can't sell them. And it seems to be like white is a sought after color too. And normally you'd think that people want to stay away from white if they can't, see it in person, but this one went for an offer of 19. And then last on eBay was this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's all over print. It's almost like a jersey material. And this one went for full price of 19 plus shipping. So going into next week, I will still continue listing. On average, I am putting out 10 new listings a day and then probably relisting or delisting, relisting about 20. So that's kind of pushing out 30 new listings, if you will. So I will just kind of ride out the rest of the month, which is fine with me because the post office has been absolutely insane, which I'm sure everyone has noticed. I try and go when they're closed so that I can just use their kiosk to scan my packages in. But when I do that, it seems to be a lot of the time other people have the same idea and the little pull down thing gets caught because it is completely full on the back end where the packages are. So I can't do that. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving me a like as you go. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. I will see you on the next video. Bye.